Alright. Just episode 147. Look, fuck that. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like take 11. It's like take motherfucking 11, bro. I've been stirring my ass off. I got shit to do, man. I'm trying to get this shit out the way, B. Look, I'm not gonna hold you. The lights is on, the cameras is on. The realest nigga in the goddamn world is here. You see the goddamn, you see the sign on. We in this bitch, man. I know why you here. You know why the fuck I'm here. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Drop the goddamn drop, man. Goddamn. Shit.
OG! Alright, you know the fuck, man.
Look, episode 147, man. The grind don't stop. You don't know what to do at this particular point in time of the episode. Take your ass the other way. Leave the episode on. I need all the motherfucking views and streams I can. Leave this playing. But if you ain't bouncing your shoulders right now, shorty, you ain't shaking your ass by now. Your mama smoke crack rock. DJ, hit me! Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yeah. Your mama smoke crack rock. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly. OG, no spinning the block and always remind the bad bitches. This podcast here, I wake up every day. I go to sleep. I hit the gym. I eat fruit. I smell good. I look good. I do it all. And I always let them know your boy is the fly, as high, as cool, as smooth, as host of them all. OGHatch, you know the fuck it is, man. What's up with the people all around the world? I'm surprised I pulled that one out. I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of fucking sick. But shout out to everybody around the world, man. Hopefully out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. There's a whole lot going on in nutrition material each and every episode. I want to shout out to everybody around the world that's tapping and joining the conversation. I truly appreciate all the love and support, no matter if it's on YouTube and OGHatchTV. Go ahead and ring that bell. Drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, all the good shit that YouTube would say. No matter if it's on all the DSPs, on Anchor, Audio Max, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, etc., etc. You know I'm pulling up like Curry now. I'm in that bitch, B. Oh. Why don't I more of that? You know, I want to take this time to shout out to all the motherfuckers, all the friends of the show, all around the world. Give yourself a goddamn round of applause, man. You know, I do that because, you know, if you've been tapped in these last couple episodes, like I'm sure you have, numbers been going up. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. I just been tapping into my analytics just randomly. You know, I'm never big on numbers and stuff like that, so I probably went a good 75 to 80 episodes without even looking at the numbers type shit. So I just randomly, you know what I'm saying, check it because Audio Mac sends me emails every time I post an episode, every time, you know, every week type shit, let me know how my episodes are performing on their platform and stuff like that. And I just kind of ignored them because when they first started off, they was getting 0 views and stuff like that. So I never truly looked at the Audio Mac numbers. I just tapped in and seen I damn near got 3,000 streams and downloads on Audio Mac alone. So that's another 3,000 streams and downloads I didn't even know about. That I didn't even know that we branching out. This platform is growing so fucking much that I can't even keep up with the shit, man. So I want to say thank you to all the friends of the show all around the goddamn world, man. I truly love and appreciate all of you guys. It's a humbling experience. It's humbling when you just see that other regions of the goddamn world is happening with your shit. It's weird as hell when you just see your numbers and on other platforms. It's like, damn, I didn't even know it. Like, it makes sense because the numbers is growing all around. But it's like that I didn't even know to look at certain platforms that my shit was on. So shout out to all the friends of the show. Once again, man, thank you very much. It's a very humbling experience, man. I'm going to keep doing what the fuck I do for you guys coming in here every two times a week, maybe even more going forward. But make sure I come and give you guys some fire-ass content. And this episode is no motherfucking me different, man. Episode 147, on the grind, 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucker. So, let's go ahead and get right into the doc. You know I got a lot of shit on the motherfucking doc for y'all. I do want to start off with a review, man. You know, I told you I was going to the Larry June concert. Hey. told you I was going to the goddamn Larry June concert, man. I told you I would be showing my face a lot more in the goddamn E-City. It was a vibe, bro. I'm glad I went. I ended up going solo dolo. You know, I told y'all months ago, bro, I ended up buying 2 tickets. I just knew I was going to find motherfucking me Dave. I just knew. That was just me being cocky type shit. The person I was going to end up taking initially, it just didn't pan out. Other people was suitors, you know what I'm saying, to go. But then I ultimately just ended up putting a ticket on sale, Ticketmaster type shit, and I ended up selling the night before for like more than what I bought it for. So I was actually pretty cool with the situation, man. I like solo missions anyway, man. That's how I get home safe. If I'm in and out, I can damn near guarantee I'm gonna make it back home type shit. So it was a vibe, you know, it was definitely a vibe. Larry June probably my favorite, he is my favorite rapper right now. I don't listen to nobody more. I listen to the same damn 8 projects by a nigga damn near every day. That's like my nigga, bro. I really fuck with Larry June. It's a different type of sound. It ain't no crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I told y'all on past episodes, bro, I didn't anticipate no fights. I didn't anticipate no beef, none of that shit. I can honestly say, bro, I didn't see not no nigga push nobody. It was a whole lot, excuse me, when niggas was walking past me, bro. I felt safe. Niggas was showing me hospitality in that motherfucker. I felt good in that bitch, B. There was a lot of people I knew that was there, though. I told y'all going in, there was a lot of people I knew that I was meeting up with prior to the concert. They was telling me they was going. So it was a few familiar faces that I did see. There was a few people that say they saw me and didn't come up and speak to me, which was kind of weird. I always feel like that's kind of weird when motherfuckers will hit you up after the fact and tell you that they saw you somewhere, but didn't have the, you know what I'm saying, didn't have the, I don't even know what to call it. You was intimidated or something, nigga. Why the fuck didn't you come speak? Don't hit me up 2 minutes after I walk out the door talking about some you just saw me type shit. I always think that shit lame as fuck. But anyway, there was a lot of people in the building, but that motherfucker was sold out. Line was wrapped around the building type shit. I walked in there thinking I was just gonna smoke my little weed, enjoy the show. First thing I did when I walked into the doors, I went straight to the bar, my nigga.
Wow.
Straight to the motherfucking bar. And I didn't stop. I got double shots of Henny.
Wow.
Then I got my go-to, goose and cranberry.
Wow.
And that motherfucker feeling groovy, nigga. And that motherfucker feeling groovy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was in that motherfucker sweating like Terry Crews. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know why I be putting lotion on, bro. I'm not a lotion wearing nigga. I used to be a lotion wearing nigga back in St. Louis. You couldn't catch me without lotion. Out here in Arizona, I don't wear lotion, bro. I don't get ashy like that. None of that shit, bro. But every once in a while, I'll go buy lotion like a dumbass, and I'm going out to like an event or some shit like that. I'll put lotion on, and then be in that motherfucker sweating like a goddamn slave. I was that motherfucker under the goddamn neon lights looking like Terry Crews and white chicks dancing and shit, bro. I was looking kind of crazy in that motherfucker. Well, I felt like I was looking kind of crazy, man. I was next to a nice group of people, man. Met some little fashion, met some niggas in the fashion. It's a thrift store. They got their own thrift stores and shit like that. So I did some network at the same time. Met some people who was from California who been traveling city to city with Larry June. Nigga, on his market, on his tour, they've been traveling city to city with the nigga, going to all his shows, talking about shit. The kids out of school, so they taking advantage of it type shit. So it was just a vibe, bro. Man, them was sitting there smoking, chiefing, singing every motherfucking me song, bro. It was just a motherfucking me vibe, bro. The only wild shit that happened at the show, bro, I'm not gonna fake it. It was a little chick that fainted. Like she passed out right in front of me type shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I was in there smoking and drinking, like I said. I sat there and looked. The shorty was staring at me the end of the whole show. Like we got there probably, we was standing there probably like 20, 30 minutes before the show even started. So that whole time, shorty kept looking at me type shit. Now she was with her dude. If you follow me on social media, then you can see, I was telling y'all, bro, bitches was in there choosing. It was bitches in there that came with they men that was staring at me the whole time before the show started, trying to mingle and chit chat and all that good shit. But this particular chick, as she's doing this the whole time, I'm looking at her, I can tell like her eyes is, you know what I mean? Kind of like, she eye there type shit. But I'm thinking just, you know what I'm saying? She drinking, she high, she just feeling herself type shit. As time goes on, I start to see her like, she appeared to be asleep, like standing up on, like leaning on somebody's shoulder. I thought that was odd. I was like, damn, shorty catching some Z's? Like, damn, you's a bold motherfucker catch some Z's at a concert. But turns out, 20 seconds later, them legs went kaput. Shorty ass out of there. They had to carry her ass up out of there. All type of shit. That was probably the wildest thing that ever happened. After the show, I got chased down by some females and shit like that. Felt kind of good. Felt like a piece of meat. Like I felt like a piece of meat. Not gonna lie to you. You always, as a man, you know what I'm saying. It's a line to where it's like shit. You feel good. Your ego's being stroked. But then once it's like a continuation, it's like, well, damn, do I like a hooker in this motherfucker or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? But it was pretty cool. Got chased down, got flagged down. Few people recognized who I was from the show. Man, it was a pretty good motherfucking night overall. Took my ass back home. It was a good show. Larry June put on a great fucking show. It is odd because, like I said, I've been to a Rick Ross concert. I've been to a Kevin Gates concert. And I would say it's kind of similar with Kevin Gates because even with Kevin Gates, he a rapper, but a lot of his songs is melodic. He's singing the choruses and stuff like that. So if you know a Larry June song, you know a lot of Larry June songs is melodic. Niggas is singing. It's like a damn near a love song type shit. So it's like a lot of this shit was singing. You follow me and you see the clips I was putting on my stories and stuff like that. Nigga, I was singing that shit. Them the songs I was singing. So it was like, it was a different vibe, bro. It was a different feel, bro. It was just a different vibe amongst the people. I feel like if you go to a trap concert, like I'm going to Lil Durk, when Lil Durk come out here, I think it's like in August or some shit like or something like. No, I think I said yeah. I think whenever Drake come out here, it's like 2 days after Drake come out here. Whatever month that is, I plan on going to a Lil Durk concert, and I feel like it's gonna be a different energy in the room because of the music that's playing. Like I know for a fact it may be some niggas that get swung on at the Lil Durk concert. It may be some shots let off in the parking lot at the Lil Durk concert. I'm just being real with you. At the Larry June concert, I knew it wasn't gonna be no bullshit. Like I said, niggas was walking past me saying it was a lot of excuse me. Niggas was being cautious of my shoes. It was a lot of hospitality in that bitch. Niggas was in that motherfucker smoking and drinking and vibing and being with bitches. Bro. That's the vibe that was going on. I anticipate a totally different vibe when it comes to Lil Durk. But it always goes back to the music that's being played as well. So, but it was a great motherfucking night overall. I'm not gonna lie to you. But moving on, I do anticipate he is still on tour. And Larry June coming to a city near you, man. I do encourage everybody to go, bro. It's a great show. Even if you're not that tapped in with his music, if you're just trying to be in a chill environment around some bad, he's gonna bring the bad bitches out, bro. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be no ugly bitches at Larry June concert. He is sophisticated bad bitches at Larry June concert. Trust me, buddy. Go. Just enjoy your motherfucking self, man. But moving on, let's go ahead and get into the bullshit. If you know me, man, like I said, Larry June is my favorite rapper right now. If you know my musical taste, and you know it goes 50 Cent's my favorite rapper of all times. You know my list is Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, Chief Keef, Starlito. You know what I'm saying? My list, my palette is wide. I have a wide range of music that I listen to. Wide range of music. But for the motherfucker that's been holding up the flag for me the last 10, 12 years, it's Kendrick Lamar. I'm a West Coast nigga, bro. I'm a West Coast. That Dr. Dre tree, I come from that. My family, we come from that, bro. That's all we listen to. That's all I know as a kid. That's all I remember is Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre. So he had all that lineage from Dr. Dre. That shit was just, whoever's high from that, I know all about. I'm all into it. From 50 Cent, The Game, nigga Kendrick Lamar. That lineage, I'm all with it. Step by step, I'm with it type shit. So Kendrick Lamar has been my guy for the last 10, 12 years type shit. Kendrick Lamar is in a pivotal space in his career. I told y'all past episodes that I believe that him and Drake is both at a time where they need to just start beefing with each other, start dissing each other blatantly and openly because they both reached a peak in their career that there's nothing else for them to do. They've already reached the heights of their career. Anything that's higher than what they've already done is monumental at this point. They already reached the heights that any artist could ever even fucking think of doing. Fucking Kendrick got a Pulitzer Prize, bro. That's not some shit niggas just thought about doing it. Or I'm gonna get a Pulitzer Prize. It goes Grammys and that's pretty much it. 5 mics, Grammys, some street cred. He got a Pulitzer Prize, my nigga. So it's at the point now where we hold them to such high standards, and they're clearly not hitting these standards anymore. Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper did not reach the fucking did not match the hype or match the expectations that we expected from Kendrick, that we have Kendrick Lamar after that. It just didn't. Still, it was a great album, but it still fell flat on everybody's ears because it didn't live up to what you just fucking dropped years before that. Drake, we all knew what the hell was going on with Drake. Drake he's looking for something. Drake putting shit out hoping they catch, and it's not really catching. He did the whole Kim K shit, it's not catching, buddy. But Kendrick Lamar just dropped a song with Baby Keem. What was this, yesterday? What's it called? The Hillbillies? I want to play a little snippet of it. Let's go ahead and drop it. Alright, bro, turn that shit the fuck off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kendrick falling off, bro.
Wow.
Kendrick falling the fuck off, bro. That shit ass, my nigga. That's ass, my nigga. That's ass, my nigga. I know people talking about it sound like that Drake Sticky. Drake Sticky was ass, my nigga. Let's talk about it. Kendrick, what the fuck is you doing? I get Baby Keem, your cousin. You know what I'm saying? It may be cool. It may be fun to be in the booth with him. That shit whack, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't heard that shit whack. Even that Smoking on Top 5. That shit was cool. But the follow-up that came after that disappointment. I don't want to hear shit with you and Baby Keem no more. Because you ain't been Kendrick since you put out a song with Baby Keem. Facts, my nigga.
Wow.
That shit ass, bro. I want that old Kendrick. And honestly, the old Kendrick, I ain't even talking about Good Kid, Mad City. I can't even dare ask for Good Kid, Mad City for the nigga talking about this. What the fuck is that? 5'7", but I'm messy, girl. He's Namor, you messy. Man, that shit ass, dude. That shit ass, buddy. What are you talking about? You got niggas on Twitter and social media telling us Kendrick just having fun. This ain't the time to have fun, bro. This ain't the time to have fun, bro. When niggas is expecting more. And you heard niggas talking about Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. That was not your finest work. Great album, but to your standards, that's not your finest work. You're getting LeBron standards. Drake gets LeBron standards. You niggas is not being compared to everybody else. You're being compared to you. And as unfair as that is, that's the motherfucking me standard. You're not meeting the standard. That shit's ass, buddy. That is a pack of ass, buddy. I don't give a fuck about Baby Keem being your cousin. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Baby Keem. He sounds entirely too much like you. It's literally the same thing when Drake first came out. And he sounded like Lil fucking Wayne. That's what Baby Keem sounds like to me. He sounds like you. And he's making fucking songs with you. So I'm getting a fucking entire fucking song of the most mediocre fucking level of Kendrick Lamar. He's the most mediocre version of you. And you're matching that shit. You're literally matching that shit. I don't know if you're not trying to embarrass this nigga or something. But you're literally matching his mediocre ass level of his imitation of you. I don't want to hear this bullshit, bro. This shit dropped, bro. You got everybody on YouTube making their fucking reaction, trying to get their views off the shit. This shit ass, buddy. Please don't tell me it's a fucking collab album coming. Please don't. Keep that shit in the family, brother. Keep that shit in the fucking family. You need to bring that fucking smoke. Now I get it. People saying this could be, you know what I'm saying, shots at Drake. It could be you guys talking shit about the song Sticky. It's literally the same fucking flow. The beat there has the same cadence. I could see that. That's lame as fuck if that's the case. That's not what I'm asking for. Call that nigga name like you did on that song Control. Say that nigga name directly. Drake, say that nigga name directly. It's a lot of shit that rhyme with Kendrick. It's a lot of shit that rhyme with Lamar. And it's a lot of shit that rhyme with Drake, nigga. Aubrey. This bullshit that you just dropped with Baby Keem, don't do that again. Don't do that again. I'm disappointed, my nigga. Like, as somebody who's a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar, I get it. You've reached that level in your career to where maybe you can't, maybe saying falling off is the wrong thing. It's been 10, 12 years. Like, damn, maybe you've just reached that level in your career to where it's like, nothing would truly be a flop based off the numbers, but nothing would truly be deemed a hit because it won't match what you previously done. So you'll be kind of stuck in that limbo space, but it'll be like a gracious send off of an artist, a gracious appreciation of what an artist is doing. Maybe you're in that space. Maybe you are. But I don't know, for some strange reason, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, and maybe it's that piece of me that's not trying to accept that I'm getting older and I'm still trying to hold Kendrick and Drake to such standards to where they should be, you know what I'm saying, the giants of hip hop. But when I look at the landscape of hip hop, there aren't too many big hitters out there. We're literally at a point in time where Lil Durk is probably the third biggest rapper in the world. Well, that's the point. That's where we're at hip hop right now. Where Lil Durk, even how temporary as it may be, Lil Durk may be the fucking third biggest star in hip hop, if not the biggest, right now. So that's where we're at. So that's maybe why I keep looking at Drake and Kendrick like, yo, you niggas is still the big fish out here. Because there's still a lot of mediocre ass artists out here. We still coming off the back end of the streaming era. You know, when streaming era and SoundCloud era was just a fucking abundance of bullshit artists. We kind of getting away, they kind of getting filed out a little bit. You know how you see let the fuck niggas figure themselves out. They kind of figured themselves out, made their money, and kind of fell off. So now it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, coming down back to the memes type shit. But it's like, I don't know, man. Kendrick, you in a tough fucking position, buddy. Because when you trying to have fun with your cousin, I get it, it's cousin love, and make some fucking fun loving music, play that shit again. Yeah, that's ass. I'm sorry. See, when you just try and have fun with your cousin, it won't be appreciated by niggas like me. At this particular point in time, I think it's fair enough to say, Kendrick, you're fucking up. I don't want to keep saying you falling off because you are a legend, but you fucking up right now. You fucking up. Drake fucked up with that Kim K shit. He fucked up with that Kim K shit. He been quiet since. He gotta be cooking up something. You dropping this that ain't helping your case, bro. It ain't helping your motherfucking case. When it comes to that three-headed monster, Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole, the only nigga that's positively in a good look right now is J. Cole. Because that all my life shit with Lil Durk. Even though it ain't my cup of tea, that shit going off. Kendrick, you fucking up, my nigga. You been fucking up for a minute. Bring your motherfucking ass, bro. You on some bullshit. Leave Baby Keem ass at the family reunion, real talk. But moving on, man. Let's stay in hip-hop real fast. Let's get into it. The party's over. You know, this podcast has been very proudly Team Megan Thee Stallion for many reasons. The number one reason, I'm black, brother. When I see black people, you know what I'm saying, and against another black person, I always kind of wonder why. And in Megan Thee Stallion's case, I never thought people had a real reason why they didn't believe the Megan Thee Stallion Tory Lanez situation. There's that. Also, she's a beautiful woman. I was down there in love with Megan Thee Stallion before the Tory Lanez situation. I had plenty of thoughts of fucking Megan Thee Stallion way before I seen the community turn on her and I saw her as a victim. I've always been attracted to that woman. She was one of the biggest stars of hip hop before that went down. And she still is. She's primed for a huge return. So there's many reasons why I see that, but I guess the biggest reason, after she's black and after me wanting to fuck her for so many years, that ass is crazy, brother.
Wow.
That ass is crazy. I don't give a fuck what y'all said she did. With an ass like that, I believe her. You gotta have her in 4K. Do you have her lying in 4K? Do you have a second? We all was mad when she said she ain't fucked Tory. I believe she fucked Tory. Of course she fucked Tory. I don't think Megan Thee Stallion is keeping that pussy to herself. We finna get into that. Megan Thee Stallion, since we've known Megan Thee Stallion, has been tied to multiple niggas. Have I thought all these niggas fuck? Of course. Has that made me look at Megan Thee Stallion any other way? No. So I never thought Megan Thee Stallion was just keeping that pussy on lock. But do I truly give a fuck about her lying about fucking Tory Lanez, lying about fucking a nigga that shot her? No. There's bitches that lie about fucking niggas for far less. The nigga shot the bitch and told her to dance while he was doing it. You think she just finna openly talk about, yeah, she finna talk about nothing on this nigga dick? Like, come on, my nigga. That's like a lie. That's a lie for you niggas to just bypass like that didn't happen. But after the Tory Lanez situation or during the Tory Lanez situation, there was always this nigga that was in the picture named Partisan Fontaine. I know him for being a ghostwriter for Cardi B. All her little hits, he was ghostwriting on them shits. That's what he's known for. He had his own little song that kind of came out. It was cool. The ladies liked it, but it didn't really pop. That song, as much potential as it had, you clearly saw why he's a ghostwriter and not the star on the camera. I think the nigga's cool, but you can see it. If that same song was made by Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion, would have been fucking platinum. With him, it'd go gold, nigga, in a leap year type shit. But throughout her whole situation with Tory Lanez and all that shit, there was always that nigga Partisan Fontaine around. He was kind of nigga that picked her up when all this shit was going on. I think they was already fucking around and shit, but when the shit was kind of hitting the fan, he was there type shit. I remember seeing this nigga there. I remember the pictures of him playing the game, her putting her ass in his face. Like it was the meme couple. It was always a new meme of them showing some type of love and affection type shit. In the club kissing, you know what I'm saying? She sucking his dick, he playing fucking 2K. It was always some type of shit with Pardi and Megan Thee Stallion. And I told you, now that we fast forward now to present day, Megan Thee Stallion's primed for a huge comeback. Megan Thee Stallion's been posting some crazy ass pics in the motherfucking gym, showing that routine. She's been popping up here and there at small events. We remember her throwing the fucking first pitch. She just been performing little spot key little performances here and there, looking fucking great, going viral, dancing with Jay-Z at the Beyonce tour. There's been strategic things done by Megan Thee Stallion's camp to make sure you see her, but you're not really seeing her. You're not getting a lot of her, but you're seeing enough of Megan Thee Stallion after she basically just won this case. Tory fucking appealed and lost the appeal, probably finna face more time. Like, she's prime. Everybody want to hear what Megan Thee Stallion got to say. Whenever this album dropped, I know she just came out and said she waiting to heal. Man, that's bullshit. It's gonna be either not in the summer or fall when she gonna be healed the fuck up. She just waiting to bounce on the right dick. Trust me, my nigga. Trust me, my nigga. This is all strategic motherfucking me playing. Damson Idris is taken up by Lori Harvey. If she can't get Damson, she might go get Michael B. Jordan. I'm telling you. She trying to bounce on the right day to drop this fucking album. I'm telling you, my nigga. But she's been strategically doing certain shit, and I'm ready for it. I like Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is a beautiful motherfucking woman. She's a beautiful, talented motherfucking woman. And I told you how I felt about how everybody turned on her. It's sickening to see how quick people can turn on a black woman like that. Nobody truly has any motherfucking evidence otherwise to say Tory Lanez didn't do that shit. Everybody just automatically believing conspiracy theories because they like Tory Lanez. I don't like Tory Lanez. I don't have nothing against Tory Lanez. If he did what he did, then he deserved where the fuck he need to be. But I'm not gonna keep sitting there making all these excuses for a nigga that got all that money. As much money that nigga spent in this court case, now we finna talk about he got bad legal advice. Niggas who ain't got no money who get fucking public defenders get bad legal advice. I'm pretty motherfucking me sure Tory Lanez's attorney told that nigga to take that fucking plea deal. There's no fucking way that a woman that got shot, who lived through the shooting, who's taking a stand, you thinking you beating that fucking case, my nigga. There's no way you thinking that's gonna happen. You know, but though you know why you think you may get away with that? If you're thinking about your career and not your fucking life. If you're thinking about, damn man, you're thinking about the Beamer Benz, the Bentley, you're thinking about the mansions, you're thinking about the platinum album, you're thinking about the records, you're not thinking about your fucking life. Thinking about your life, you took that fucking plea deal, you got out in about 5 years. If that. Probably would did about 2, 3, 4, 5. I seen some academics and niggas off for 2 years, man. They say it's off that nigga Tory Lanez 2 years and he ain't want to do it because he was saying he ain't do it. Alright. Now you looking at you tonight.
Tory Lanez on Apple Music.
Girl, shut that shit up. Hell no. Siri tripping. Don't play no fucking Tory Lanez. Who Team Megan, ho? But yeah, only nigga that do that is niggas who not thinking about their life. When I say I quit, people turn on her, it was fucking sickening, bro. So when you fast forward now, you can get back to Pardi Fontaine. He's out the picture. Pictures have been surfacing of Megan Thee Stallion with some Nigerian football player, something Matt Okafor looking ass nigga, at some wedding. Now, I'm gonna say this. I feel for Pardi, bro. The reason why I feel for Pardi Fontaine is because he was there picking up the pieces when that woman fell to shit. He was there. Now look, I don't know them personally, but I know the image they was giving off. He was there picking up the pieces when that woman fell to shit. When everybody was looking at her as a fucking liar, he was the nigga picking her big ass up. I feel him, I would have picked her big ass up too. He was the one carrying that big ass through the club, kissing her. All type, giving her that love and affection in the public eye when the public turned on her. She was the biggest star and short into her career, and the public turned on her, bro. And he was in the public giving her that love and affection. He was being that knight in shining armor, as the lady said they looking for. He went and got a fucking feminist tattoo. He was there in court. He was trying to beef with The Rock. Nigga was finna beef with The Rock, bruh. Black Adam, bruh. Nigga, bruh. The Rock, bruh. Dwayne. He was finna get down with him over Megan Thee Stallion, bruh. So now that I say she's primed for this huge comeback, everybody's itching to see what she has to say. Everybody just dying to see Megan Thee Stallion. Any picture she posts gonna go fucking crazy. She fucking with some Nigerian football player nigga at a wedding. Everybody, what the fuck happened to Pardi? But see, this is what happens. This is why I feel bad for Pardi, because as fast as she moves on from him, it's just as quick as we all gonna forget about Pardi Fontaine. I don't even think Pardi is writing music for Cardi B no more. I think everything just fall in the shambles for the young nigga. I feel bad for that nigga. Now I don't know serious tip, but it's just like people have to understand what the fuck is going on. As much as we want to champion her moving on and finding herself a healing and stuff like that, what about the nigga that she was pouring on her problems into throughout that dramatic ass process? What about the nigga who had to sit there and act like he had to believe that story too? What about that? What about the nigga that everybody was looking at kind of crazy? What about the nigga that when they got feminist tattooed on his body because he wanted to support his girlfriend? What about that nigga? Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about that nigga. They don't give a fuck about her when she gonna drop that goddamn album. Rock Nation is they some motherfuckers, boy. I wouldn't be surprised if Jay-Z has them pulled to the side and said, it's time to get rid of that nigga. It's time to go find you an athlete ass nigga. Go ahead, start small with them little Nigerian ass niggas and keep it pushing. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. That's fucked up, Pardi. You ain't even the real Pardi. Goddamn. Every time I say Pardi, bro, I'm thinking of Party Next Door. You ain't even the real fucking Pardi. What's a man with no name? Who is this nigga? Real motherfucking talk. Moving on, man. Let's get to Shannon Sharpe. Shannon Sharpe is leaving Undisputed. Yeah. I knew this was coming. I watch Undisputed every day, all their clips every motherfucking day. It's a great show. Skip Bayless to me is a gem on TV. To me, when he left First Take, that's when First Take just never truly been the same. I remember going to First Take Live when I was on TV. It was Skip Bayless' last little run on TV. It was great, bro. Him and Stephen, they had a nice dynamic. To see Skip go to Undisputed with Shannon Sharpe and what that show became, it was great. We all know the viral clips that went, that was going viral. That had everybody talking a few months ago with Skip Bayless pretty much openly disrespecting Shannon Sharpe on multiple occasions, multiple episodes. We've seen, if you watch the show, even if you don't watch the show, you've seen the viral videos that's happened. It's been multiple occasions, right? And when that shit was happening, people were saying that Shannon was going to leave the show, and he kind of tried to dead those rumors and stuff like that. As somebody who watched the show, I knew it was going to happen just because I've seen the dynamic of that show turn. I think I said on this podcast, when that show first started, Skip Bayless was the A-side. Shannon Sharpe he had never done that position before. He had did some NFL Network, jobs and stuff like that, shows and stuff like that, but he wasn't a straight analyst every day on TV talking all sports. He was only talking football on NFL Network. So he wasn't the A-side. He was the green. He was green. And Skip was taking a chance on him when he did that, and it worked out. It definitely fucking worked. His entertainment value is what carried him at first, but now he found that healthy balance of being entertaining, but also dropping some great analysis on all sports, to be honest with you. But as the years went by, it's like 6, 7 years later, it's different. It's totally flipped. Skip Bayless is still Skip Bayless. I believe Skip Bayless is still in the same position that he was in when that show first started. I think Shannon Sharpe is in a total different position now. When it comes to media personalities, I believe Shannon Sharpe is in the top 10. I believe Shannon Sharpe is in the top 10 media personalities, period. Hip-hop, sports, news, I believe that. Reason why I say it is because he branches out to all audiences. Sports, black community, fucking the fish community, the South. Like, he touches all of that shit, bro. And he's a fucking Hall of Famer in football. So even though his house just got burglarized and they stole over $1 million worth of shit, there's much love and respect for Shannon Sharpe, Uncle Shay Shay. And I tapped in with his podcast as well, Uncle Shay Shay, the Shay Shay Club. His podcast generates more numbers on YouTube than Undisputed does. And I had been noticing that shit for like the last couple of months. His last couple interviews, I looked at the Steve Harvey interview. Big. The Steve Harvey interview alone, you can't find an Undisputed clip on YouTube that got millions of views. Especially within the last couple of years. Probably some viral moment from when he had the Black and Miles and shit on set. But you won't find anything from Undisputed or Fox. Damn it, you won't find anything for fucking ESPN alone, a First Take clip recently that generates millions of views. His podcast alone dwarfs all of that shit. So I've been peeping at it. And I was peeping the way he was doing his show. The set changed up and everything. It became more intimate. His questions got more in depth and things of that nature. So I've seen him really start to take off in that nature. So when news comes out today that he reaches a buyout with Fox, you really don't hear that often. His contract's gonna be coming up pretty soon. But to hear that he reaches a buyout with Fox, that's kind of crazy. It also means he getting that fucking bag. So depending on what his contract was and how much was left on it, that means you getting that bag and you can buy yourself out of contract with Fox. And they know what kind of fucking entity that he is. That says a lot. That lets you know he getting that fucking bag, bro. But he reached a buyout with Fox. So they gonna give him what he got. He not gonna take all of it. So he not gonna take. I'm sure gonna buy somebody's contract. My bad, Joe. He ain't gonna buy somebody's contract. What's happening is he gonna what they always say, like they owe him like $1 million left, and he get bought out for $750, 600K or some shit like that. He's doing that to get the fuck up out of there, basically. This is basically him saying, I need to get the fuck up out of here type shit. This is the I need to get the fuck up out of here move, basically. Him leaving, they plan on him leaving the show. His last show will be after the 2023 finals. And I anticipate his podcast, his YouTube show going even dumber. And I anticipate that getting its own airtime. I honestly anticipate his podcast getting the deal somewhere. The Pat McAfee show is a thing, bro. The Pat McAfee show is a fucking thing. And I believe Shannon Sharpe can get some shit similar, bro. I truly do. If not a radio show, type thing like Pat McAfee, but in that realm to where it be Shay. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's a former player, even more prominent figure in that world than Pat McAfee. Analysis, all that shit. I believe that's what the fuck's gonna happen, bro. I truly motherfucking do. And it's gonna be interesting to see because what is Skip Bayless gonna do then? Who can you put across from Skip Bayless at this point? Who you gonna put across from Skip Bayless, bro? Is it time for Skip Bayless to hang it up? I don't think he's gonna hang it up. I don't think Fox will tell Skip Bayless to hang it up because Shannon Sharpe is gone. It's gonna be interesting to see who they put in that goddamn seat, though. That's what we need to be looking forward to. What the fuck is gonna happen with Undisputed? Who's gonna be sitting across from fucking Skip Bayless? If you need another nigga, I'm here, buddy. I'm here, my nigga. Real talk. But moving on, man. I want to get into Brandon Miller real fast, man. For people who don't know Brandon Miller's a college basketball player who played for Alabama. Brandon Miller has been in a lot of fucking bad news, bro. Brandon Miller, he was involved in a shooting in Alabama. I believe he gave somebody a gun and they went and shot somebody or something like that. I talked about it on past episodes. You gotta go back and find that shit. But it's draft time. Everybody's working out. Even Imani Bates. Imani Bates been working out for pro teams for the last 2-3 months, bro. And he had this situation where it was guns in the car with him and he had to beat that shit. So it's like, you see dudes who've been getting in trouble still trying to proceed with their life, and you love to see it. In NFL, what's a dude named Jalen Carter? Same situation with Imani Bates. Pretty much. They're in the same situation as Henry Ruggs, for real. He still got drafted. It wasn't as high as what they said he was, but he still got drafted. Probably fell to the best situation. Was the first person to sign their contract. Got $21 million fully guaranteed. So it's like you still see dudes who had some huge fuck ups recently, still be able to move forward with their motherfucking life. The reason why I bring up Brandon Miller, the question I want to ask is, bro, should Brandon Miller be drafted, bro? I know I just said I'm happy to see dudes still moving forward with their life. But I came across this news. It says report that Brandon Miller showed up to his draft meetings with a notice written by his attorneys saying he couldn't comment on his involvement in the Alabama shooting in January. Bro. The reason why I asked, bro, should a nigga be drafted, bro? I asked that question, bro, is because I'm putting myself in the shoes of the GM. I can't sit here and tell you, as a general manager, I'm going to draft a nigga that's coming to me who I can give this opportunity to change his fucking life forever. Give him an opportunity to have generational wealth. I can't sit here and tell you guys that I would give that opportunity to a motherfucker that got to come to me with a written notice from his lawyer telling me that he can't answer questions about a fucking murder that took place a few months ago. I can't sit here and tell you I'm selecting this kid. He can be fucking great. I can't sit here and tell you I'm selecting this fucking kid. Not with Ja Morant. Not with this Ja Morant shit going on. If this Ja Morant stuff didn't go on, bro, because when all this stuff took place with this Brandon Miller kid, this Ja Morant stuff, it was like the little stuff, the little punching people in the face stuff. He wasn't getting in trouble for flashing the guns yet, I believe. I don't believe Ja Morant had gotten in trouble for flashing the guns at that particular time. We knew about certain stuff, but these recent videos that went viral, I don't believe those happened yet. Brandon Miller stuff took place in January. If you would have asked me before this John Morant stuff about Brandon Miller, I probably would have had a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, skepticism. You know what I'm saying? I probably been a little bit more on his side. You know, give him a little bit more benefit of the doubt. But when you got one of the faces of the league who's a pistol-toting hooligan, there's no way I'm taking a chance on somebody who's coming into the draft process with a letter from his attorney saying he can't talk about his involvement in a murder. Nigga, look, I'm all for people moving forward and getting second chances in life, but damn it, that don't mean I gotta give you the second chance, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not drafting you, bro. Don't let it be close. This nigga, he better be Michael Jordan in a draft full of fucking Anthony Bennett's for me to draft him. No bullshit. No, I'm not trying to be no asshole. I'm being real with y'all. Take yourself out of fucking a nigga on Twitter. Take yourself out of just being a normal nigga working a 9 to 5. Put yourself in the shoes of the general manager, man. Think about what's going on in the state of the NBA right now. You still don't even know what suspension Ja finna get. We don't even know. You been telling me you finna draft a nigga that's coming to you who's involved in murders? His lawyer is saying he can't answer a question. Come on, man. Hey, look, thank you for coming. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got refreshments over there. We got Cocoa 5. We got the Cocoa 5 over there. You know what I'm saying? We got pretzels and shit. All that, man. Look, give him all that. We got Starburst in the vending machine. All that shit. You gotta go. We not picking you, brother. I don't want to see your vertical. I don't want to see you shoot the ball. I don't want to see shit. Don't shoot nothing, please. Like, real talk. Should he get drafted, fam? Should he fucking get drafted? Take everything into consideration. Will you take a chance on that shit? I'm not. Nah. John Morant fucked it up for all you niggas. This is what I be talking about when I say niggas fuck it up for the people after them. How we said Ben Simmons was gonna fuck it up the CBA? It happened. John Morant, you want me to face your league? You want to throw all this money at you and you a pistol-toting hooligan? Okay. So now because John Morant's still young. Now all these other players that's coming into the league now, it's gonna be even more thorough background checks. You see, the shit they was letting slide. Because KG was a hood nigga, but he was a stand-up nigga. He never got in trouble. So you know, when niggas don't get in trouble, the leniency is there. When niggas is starting to get in trouble, how you think the dress code came into play? They finna start nailing niggas to the motherfucking me wall, bro. So nah, I'm not taking no chance on Brandon Miller. Hey, hopefully he could be a good kid. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Go be a good kid for somebody else. Real talk. That's the price you pay when you involved in stupid shit. When you involved in murders and shit, no matter whatever the fuck it is. When your name is tied to shit like that, you gotta just be on them. You gotta be along for the ride, man. You don't get to dictate how this shit go. You shut the fuck up and dribble and hope somebody pick your fucking name. Real talk. You know, before we wrap this podcast up, man, let's get into Al Pacino, man. This nigga Al Pacino still slaying the pussy, B.
Wow.
Hey, Al Pacino. Hey, look, Scarface was that shit, man. Al Pacino's a damn good actor. But don't get it twisted. Al Pacino is like I. He is I and I am him. We are indeed. Don't get it fucked up, man. Al Pacino still slaying pussy, man. News came out that Al motherfucking P. Scarface him damn self. This nigga is, how old is Al Pacino? 83 years old. Is expecting his fourth child by a 29-year-old, his 29-year-old girlfriend.
Wow.
First of all, let me just make sure she knows she's a
nasty bitch.
You nasty as fuck for sucking that 83-year-old dick. I don't give a fuck what type of classic movies that dick done been in. You's a nasty bitch for sucking that 80-year-old dick. That dick gotta look crazy. Pause, I ain't gonna lie to you. An 83-year-old shriveled up white man, pink dick. Come on, man. That shit gotta look nasty, bitch. Nasty. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit gotta look nasty. You in your 20s and you did that. But I get it. It's Al motherfucking P, man. I fuck with Al P, man. One of the greatest actors I've ever seen in my life. But he's expecting his fourth child with a 29-year-old woman. Now look, y'all know how I feel about older men fucking with younger women, bro. When I see like an 89-year-old or 83-year-old man fucking with a 29-year-old woman, I don't feel the same way as I do with a 40-year-old man and a 29-year-old woman. And to me, it's like once a nigga hits 60, bro, 60 and 70, and he old as fuck, he really shouldn't even be fucking for real. Like to me, when they fucking with younger women, I don't really look at it no dick, because everybody younger than them motherfuckers. But to me, if you a 40-year-old man in your prime and you fucking with a 21-year-old girl, there's something wrong with that. But if you an 83-year-old man fucking with a 29-year-old girl, it's more so something wrong with her than it is something wrong with that nigga. You can call me hypocrite, you can say that sounds stupid as fuck. That's always how I looked at it. Because I always said, like, if I'm 60, 70 years old, if I'm still in my prime from the waist down, I'm going to be fucking some chicks in their 30s. But that's just how it's going to go. But in my 40s, I'm not going to be fucking no chick that's 21 or dating no chick that's 21. I'm not going to be doing that type of shit. I don't know. Maybe it's the same shit. Maybe I sound fucking stupid, but that's how my mind works with that. Well, Al Pacino, news came out about Robert De Niro not too long ago. He's expecting another child with a young woman as well. And him and Robert De Niro is very good friends. So these two old motherfuckers are still piping young bitches, bro. It's kind of crazy. But Al Pacino is getting more ass than me. How is he expecting kids? Like, what the fuck is going on? Where does he find the time? He's still acting like a motherfucker, bro. Al Pacino's still actively working. It be movies and shows coming out every season with Al Pacino in it. Every season. Every month he got that show on Amazon Prime with Jordan Peele? Is it Jordan Peele? Yeah, the Jordan Peele show. Like the Nazi Hunters or some shit like that. He's on that show. Like, Al Pacino still be actively working like a motherfucker, bro. So to see him still doing this, he's still actively having kids and stuff like that. Got him a little 20-year-old girlfriend. Like, Al Pacino, round with motherfucking applause for him. Alright, that's enough, because that is a little, you know what I'm saying? She is a little wild for sucking an 83-year-old man dick. That bitch is nice. Imagine your daughter, man. Imagine that's your daughter. Her dad, he's older than her father, man. Think about that.
Wow.
There's a good chance that Al Pacino is older than her father. If she's 29, let's just say her father is what? 52. Let me see, because she's white, bro. I don't know. I don't know if white people be having their kids that young. Let me see something. Let me see, 52, 29. Yeah, okay, so if she just say her daughter, her pops is 52, that means he would have had her at 23 years old. That's hella reasonable, right? That's hella reasonable to say her father had her at 23 years old. He's 52 right now. That means Al Pacino was 31 when that nigga was born. That means he was, nigga, think about that. Al Pacino was a grown-ass motherfucking man. Oh, they're old as fuck at that particular. 31 back then was old as fuck. 31 50 years ago was old as fuck. I'm sorry. He was 31 when her father was born, and if she was born when her dad was 23 years old, bro. That's fucking nuts. That's fucking nuts. So for her to even be doing that, that's kind of wild. And imagine that being your daughter, bro. Knowing that your daughter is fucking and sucking and having a baby by a nigga that's 30 years older than you, who's probably older than your fucking dad. That's nuts, B. Nah. Nah. No. 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 What the fuck? This bitch fucking nigga that's older than her grandpa potentially. Nah, man, we gotta wrap the podcast on up, man. Let's get to Denver real fast. I gotta get the fuck up out of here, B. This is some sicko mode ass shit. A bitch is fucking a nigga who could potentially be older than her grandpa. I don't give a fuck what movies he was in. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. If that's my daughter, I gotta kill that nigga, bro. Look, I ain't even bleeping that out. He gotta die. Ain't no way. He gotta die. Fuck that. That's wild, B. Real talk, man. Moving on, man. We ain't the fuck out of here. Denver versus Miami. Finals, man. My Lakers got swept. Yeah, I know. I didn't feel that crazy about the sweep. I'll be honest with you. Like, I knew Denver going into that. Denver was the better team. Of course, I was still riding with the Lakers. Of course, I seen ways the Lakers could win. Every game was very motherfucking close. So it ain't like that's probably why I don't feel so crazy about it, bro. Even when you think about where the Lakers came from, beginning of the season, what we went through that whole season with them, to get to that point, to be going against the clearly better team. The team with the more continuity. That damn Lakers team only been together for less than 3 months. That Denver team built each other for years, bro, with the exception of Bruce Brown and KCP. So it's like going against a team that's better than you, got the best player in the world, coach, a good coach, and altitude with an older team, bro. I wasn't shocked. I said all this shit leading up to the series, bro. That's why when people was hitting me up talking shit, I'm like, bro, y'all just clearly didn't listen to the podcast, bro, because everything that happened, I said was gonna happen. We ran to a better team, and every game was close. And they competed, they fought hard, they tried. Nigga, LeBron last game was the a 40-point triple double. The only thing I can really be mad at is saying AD got outplayed, but AD averaged like 24, 14, and 3 blocks a game. Like, he just got outplayed by the best player in the world. That's probably what's more shocking, how the gap between AD and Jokic, like, that's probably the most disappointing thing in the whole series. Like, that gap is crazy. That gap wasn't like that 3 years ago. I don't know what the fuck happened to AD. AD came to the Lakers, got a ring, got married. He ain't been the same since. Other niggas, that'll be the start of a nightmare for other niggas, but it was a nightmare for him ever since, but so I wasn't mad about the sweep. Denver, they deserve that, bro. They gonna beat the fuck out of Miami. Miami beat Boston in 7 games, which was shocking. They went up 3 games. That was shocking. Then Boston came back, which everybody kind of expected. But everybody expected Boston to win in the 7th game. Jason Tatum showed he's really from Eureka. He's not from fucking U-City. Like, Jaylen Brown, for a nigga that could potentially get $290 million, he really just shit the bed, bro. And it's the same problem with these niggas as last year. They can't dribble the fucking ball. Turnovers galore. Like, it's really fucking high school basketball with these niggas. But Miami beat them. You gotta give respect to Miami. They're gonna go up into Denver. I expect Denver to beat their ass in no more than 5 games. Everybody trying to gas this series up. I don't think it's gonna be a good series. Like I said, it's not because of the team. I just think Miami's just not good enough. I believe Miami's just not good enough. Boston would have had a far better chance of competing because they got 2 dynamic wings and they have at least a few bodies to throw at Jokic. None of them gonna stop him, but Robert Williams, Al Horford, Grant Williams. They even got fucking Blake Griffin, which is another big body, to throw at Jokic for 6 fouls. Miami ain't got shit but Bam Adebayo. He undersized. So it's like they gonna get their ass toe out the frame. They gotta rely on Gabe Vince to outperform Jamal Murray type shit. Like, come on, man, it's not gonna happen. So I expect Denver to whoop them niggas' ass. I do want to say this before I get out of here because this is what I want to make sure I hit on. You know, as I expect Denver to beat Miami's ass in 5 games, the question I want to ask all the friends of the show is, do you think that Jamal Murray could potentially become the next Kyrie Irving? And what I mean by that is this. Think about Kyrie Irving's career. Before LeBron got back to Cleveland, they fucking sucked. They was drafting the #1 draft picks. He was missing games. They was fucking ass. They was nothing. LeBron comes, playoff success, finals run every fucking year. Kyrie Irving gets hurt. He plays, they win. He plays, they lose, and he leaves. His career after that pretty much is the same as his career before LeBron came back to Cleveland. Injuries, nothing to really talk about, and bullshit, pretty much. But we all look at Kyrie Irving, and the basketball world look at Kyrie Irving in such a different way because of that championship run that he had with LeBron James. Primarily the shot. It's really the shot, but when you really, people talk about this, what really went down, you talk about the 41 points he had. You talk about the Game 6 and Game 7. Like, you talk about the shit that him and Bron was doing on that Game 6 and Game 7 when they came back to win that series. And with him hitting that shot, it lifted Kyrie Irving to a different fucking level. You know what I'm saying? Like, on a level that he probably shouldn't even be on. Because Kyrie Irving gets glamorized and polarized really for some shit, one shot that he did, or one series or one season that happened 7, 8 years ago. And the reason why I asked that question about Jamal Murray is you look at Jamal Murray's never been an all-star. We all know the dude got game. He probably would have been an all-star if he did get hurt, you know what I'm saying, towards ACL 2 years ago. That shit after the bubble was amazing. So he probably would have been an all-star already. But it's very well he could have got that CJ McCollum, you know what I'm saying, treatment to where you good to be an all-star, but it's deep over here in the West type shit. Ja Morant came out of nowhere, my nigga. I'm sorry. But when you look at this run that Jamal Murray's been on this year with the conference finals that he had against the Lakers, averaging like 34 points a game on 40, 50, 95 splits, like nigga was busting our ass, bro. That's why the Lakers truly lost that series. As crazy as Jokic was going, it was Jamal Murray shit that went crazy and we just couldn't stop. That's why I say them explosive wings and them guards, them the niggas that scare me. And that nigga was busting our ass, bro. So it's like you think about that Western Conference run, you think about what he can do in the finals against the Heat. Say he has another series in the finals where he averages 28, 30 points per game. Yeah, Jokic is doing Jokic and Jokic will be finals MVP and all that. But Jamal Murray has those games and those buckets to where, nigga, I'm here. Those moments like Kyrie Irving had. Yeah, it may not be the shot, but it's the ring, it's the championship, it's the, you know what I'm saying, the crazy buckets, the handle, the crossover, the fishing at the hoop. When you see those performances done in June on the big stage, it hit different. And going forward, we would anticipate Jamal Murray being all-star, every goddamn year. You anticipate him being, you know what I'm saying, a highlight, the household name potentially. Like, you anticipate a lot of things. And I'm like, with Jamal Murray becoming the next Kyrie Irving, it's something to talk about because what is Kyrie Irving without that season? Is he Jamal Murray? It's something to fucking talk about, bro. So that's my question to all the friends of the show. And will Jamal Murray be the next Kyrie Irving if they win his championship? Who fucking knows, man? I don't know. But I think that's all we got, B. Let me make sure on the docket. We get the fuck up out of here, man. I'm missing tacos, cuz. I ain't ate, bro. I'm hungry, bro. I'm missing motherfucking tacos, man. Let's go through to a Larry June concert review. Kendrick Lamar falling off. The party is over. Megan Thee Stallion moving on to something make an open for a looking ass nigga. Shannon Sharpe leaving Undisputed. Brandon Miller be drafted. Al Pacino still slaying that pussy. And Denver versus Miami in the fucking finals. Yeah. That's all we fucking got. Shit, with that being said, man, DJ dropped that fire ass beat, my boy. Look, man, episode 147, you're gonna fucking give it up, bro. It's all love these ways. Never let them sidetrack with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And how it's this episode, man. We out this motherfucker. Peace. Damn. Fuck it up. Whoa. She throwing it. Alright, look. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a great fucking episode, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That last episode, I had to take a week off, bro. I'm telling you, every time I take a day off, I'll get off schedule. That first episode back, bro, I be feeling like I'll be fucking up so much, bro. So I truly didn't enjoy last episode. As great as it's doing numbers, guys, it's probably one of the biggest episodes I've had so far, bro. People don't understand, bro. The podcast, bro, has been going up, bro. We cracking in 1,000 streams and downloads every 30 days. That's fucking amazing. Round of applause, man. Like, I don't even think y'all understand, bro. Like, that's amazing, bro. Like, yeah, I talked about top of the episode where I said, yeah, I tapped the audio Mac and I said I got that 3,000 downloads and streams over there. That's beautiful. I talked about a few episodes ago where I seen the audience had reached up to over 180 some people. You know, so that's what the audience had reached up to. That's great. Those numbers go, that shit comes and goes. First time listeners, they come and go. Last time listeners, they come and go. But when you see a steady diet of 30-day numbers coming back, you see a steady number, you see your number steadily over 1,000 streams and downloads every 30 days. That shit changes every day, so it's calculating every day. So like the first to the first, the second to the second, it's changing every day. And you're seeing that number still stay around thousands and more every 30 days. It's fucking amazing, bro, to see where we came from, where we started from. Every episode is well off in the hundreds of streams and downloads before the next episode even comes out, my nigga. And I'm dropping every 3 to 4 days type shit. So it's amazing. It's just amazing, bro. I'm done talking numbers on the podcast, bro, but it's amazing, bro. It truly is amazing, the growth of this show. I'm in a great space, mentally, spiritually, probably not the best shape physically, but I never felt better mentally, fam, and spiritually, and it's just been great. It's just been a great feeling, and I won't stop for nobody, man. So for y'all, we'll keep motherfucking me going. I love this shit. I love y'all. And like the hoodie said, you deserve to be loved, man. Now let nobody tell you otherwise. Real motherfucker we talk. Episode 140, motherfucking 7. On the grind 200. This shit don't stop for a motherfucker we sold. We out this motherfucker, man. Peace.
Welcome to Raw is OG.
Alright, you know the fuck it is. Quit playing with me, man.
Yeah!